Burnsville strong, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. I wish we could press replay, but I know that we'll all reunite one day. No, we'll forget you never. You're the light in this song, in our hearts forever. Yeah, I'm hurting, but we gotta stay strong. Keep your head up, keep your head up. Yeah, we gotta stay strong.
Hello, and welcome to the first show of the second semester. I'm Jackson.
And I'm Suti. We have 3 stories for you today on jobs, Lori's mittens, and one axe.
It can be tough finding a job today, so Ty went down to the Career Center to learn how BHS is trying to help.
For some, finding a job is as easy as quantum physics.
I was just looking around everywhere, couldn't really find anywhere that was hiring or applications being filled out and not getting replies back.
Well, my first job, I was trying to find one at 15, and you can't really work. I was kind of picky about my job. I wanted to work retail, like with clothes or something. I didn't want to work fast food. So I applied to a bunch of clothes store, but you have to be 16, but I applied at 15 anyways, and none of them got back to me.
Thankfully, the BHS staff has been working hard to help the students in any way they can progress into a career setting that is right for them.
The Career Board was created for students who needed jobs, and it derived from having a career fair several years ago and just getting to know a lot of the community members. Soon the community members were contacting me asking for students who would like to be employed. So I started a board which has flyers on it, and then I also created a website on the Career Center web page. And you can go onto the Career Center web page and look under job postings, and you can find a listing of all the jobs that are available.
So if your job search is looking a bit difficult, you can always step into the Career Center to find what's right for you. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, I'm Tahi Dixon.
Thanks, Tahi. Be sure to check out the job board in the Career Center and see Miss Sexton with any questions.
2 Burnsville High School seniors are giving back to the battle against cancer by making mittens for patients going through chemotherapy. Here's Jake with the story.
When starting Lori's Mittens, there was a lot of motivation to do so.
We make Lori's mittens to encourage chemo patients to live like Lori, and as a reminder to them to never give up and to keep on fighting.
I came across a newspaper article that inspired us to give back like she was doing, and Lori always told us that her hands were cold during chemo, and so we came up with the idea of giving back and making mittens for the chemo patients.
When it comes to making the mittens, there's a lot of hard work and time that goes into each set.
We make mittens every Sunday made out of old sweaters and fleece, and every pair takes about 1 hour.
No matter what happens with these mittens, all the money they raise goes back to help other cancer patients.
The mittens that we don't donate to chemo patients, we sell, and all the profit goes to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer 3-Day, because Beth and I each have to raise $2,300 to walk. And so the money goes to cancer research and to people who can't afford mammograms and screenings.
Signing off for Blaze Weekly, I'm Jacob Lanhart.
Thanks, Jake. Support the cause by purchasing your mittens and stay warm this winter.
It's that time of the year again for One Axe. Here's Michael with a story about what's on stage this year.
Like every year, the arrival of January means the arrival of Evening of One Axe, featuring plays from Metcalf, Eagle Ridge, Nicollet, and 3 from our very own BHS Theater Guild.
Basically, the One Act this year is called Crimes of the Heart, and it involves 3 sisters, this lawyer guy named Barnett, and then our really annoying cousin, Chick. And so the 3 sisters, basically one of them, Babe, does something really bad, and so the sister Meg has to come home from Hollywood, and then the other sister Lenny has to deal with this guy, and there's just a bunch of stuff going on at one time that ultimately leads up to this big climax.
I'm Lenny, who is the oldest sister, and she's kind of pathetic and kind of always been at home, and she's just kind of lives in her own little box, but it's a fun character to play, and she kind of breaks out in the end and gets the guy. It's a fun one act.
Tickets are available now for shows on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at 7 p.m. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, I'm Michael Moser.
Thanks, Michael. Come to the Morass Center this weekend and watch these shows. Tickets are $8 for adults and $6 for students.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. We will leave you with a student spotlight on Emma Churchill, who acts with zest, energy, and drive, making BHS and our world a better place.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
My favorite teacher at Burnsville High School would be Mr. Tesmer, because he always encourages students to try new things, and he'll help you out along the way, but he encourages you to step out on your own. My favorite subject would be probably English, because you can learn multiple different things about the world and how everyone understands things. You can also learn how to interpret different things in life. In the summertime, my family and I race cars on dirt track in Arlington, and I work with horses all through the year. I own a horse, so yeah, that's what I do. After high school, I hope to attend at North Dakota State University and become a veterinarian.